Magazine, and luckily Antoine Duchesne decided to give us a few minutes on his break. He's probably going to go and sleep after this because it was a pretty hard day yesterday, I'm sure, on the Vuelta.
Just got back from the nap, so I'm good to go.
Oh, good. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Well, for you personally, this is your first big Grand Tour.
Yep.
How does it feel for you? What's the expectation? How do you feel being here already?
Well, so far it actually feels like any other race. I mean, it was a hard start with especially the heat. I really struggled with that heat. I'm not a guy that enjoying a lot the heat, but I mean, I start with a little cold, so I had problem breathing and I wasn't digesting well. So the first couple of stages were really hard, but after the last couple of days where I felt I was finding my legs back and feeling the strength now, so it's really good. I feel I can like do good work for the guy or try a little harder to get in the breakaway in the early stages. So far I'm really happy with especially my recovery. That was one of the things that was scared me the most, but even today when I did the first climb that we're gonna do tomorrow, and I felt I was feeling really good and I don't feel my leg tired. I sleep well, don't wake up like I have my head in a
sack or something.
Exactly.
Well, speaking of which, I mean, preparing for this mentally and physically, not just the whole tour, but tomorrow, being that it is considered the most difficult stage race ever devised.
Yeah, it is, but for me, I think the stage is so hard that I'm not really nervous about it. It's not like a stage like I can do something. It's basically going to be surviving from K1 to the last climb. It's going to be trying to find a couple of guys that climb the same pace and go fast and downhill and try to make it in time cut, because right on the first climb it's super narrow road and steep, really steep climb. So I mean, I'm not a great climber, so it's really gonna be not even trying to hold on as long as I can, because there's 5,000 meter climbing. I never climbed 5,000 in my life, so it's really gonna be try to find my pace and ride to the finish as quick as I can with my pace without dying.
Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, expectation level is that you survive tomorrow. It's obviously a tough one, but to pick and choose when you're gonna hit the pedals and when you're gonna pull back.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be straight from the start. Like there's basically 50 guys that gonna hold on until the end and hell, and so that's mean there's 150 guys that are all in the same like mental phase at the moment that are shit, it's gonna be so hard, how I'm gonna make it. So a lot of people are gonna be like especially bigger guys, they all gonna try to climb up together, and we all know we're gonna get dropped right in the start. So it's just gonna be like find your own tempo, and you don't want to go full gas on the first. Maybe I could follow the first climb, but then I'll be like that. Then there's five other mountains to go through, so you don't want to put yourself too much in the red, and because every climb are really hard and really steep, and so it's really going to be pacing and not trying to go too fast too early, because you have to go through each one until the end. So
speaking about pacing, you were in a breakaway a few stages back, and it's pretty impressive. What was running through your mind?
I was I was happy to be in the front, but kind of shy, because that wasn't the plan at all. The team really wanted us to kind of stay in the peloton, because the chance for the break to go was really low. If all the odds was for a bunch sprint, so the director said you chill out in the peloton. But with the early races was really slow, nobody wanted to go, and I'm like, might as well give it a go. So I went with another guy, Quick Step that I knew was a great rider. So we went and bridged back on the Lamprey guy. We rode pretty well all day long, but on the end, the Lamprey guy wasn't riding anymore, so kind of stopped. It kind of break the momentum of the three of us, and we started attacking each other, and it killed the chance, and we got caught at like 15K to go. So, oh well, give it a go. And it was nice to spend a day in the front on the Grand Tour like that. Hope there'll be more. Hope I'll start. I'll keep recovering well and feeling good in the next. I think there's 2 or 3 other stage that breakaway might go. It's not too climby, and now there's not really any sprinter anymore except Diggin Culp or every big sprinter kind of stuff. So it's good. There's gonna be more chance for breakaways to go.
Well, your season this year. Give us a picture of how you thought your season went and what your goals were.
I'm really happy with the season this year. It's my first kind of real big season, over 80 races. First time I do as much races as that. Did a lot more World Tour races, Pyrenees. Started the season early in January in Argentina. So my first Grand Tour, all the classics. So it's really my first big years. Last year with all the injury I had, I only had I think 45 or 50 races. So I'm really happy. I feel I really have a lot of improvement from last year, and all my team saw it, and people are more confident in me, and I played my card in some races. I had a good 3rd place a month ago in the French Cup, and ride really well too in 4 days of Dunkirk with Brian, finished 10th, and so yeah, I'm really happy with the season overall. Of course, I would have loved to get a win. Still a couple of days here to try to get one, but no, I'm really happy. I think I really found my place here in the peloton, and I'm improving every month. I feel I get stronger, recovering well, and yeah, I'm happy to be here and with the season I did.
Like being on a French team?
It's really nice. I mean, I get along very well with all the guys. We all became like real good mates, and it's really nice to be over here. There's a nice ambiance, and all the time at breakfast, in the race, in the radio, joking around all the time. So I'm really happy in this team, and I'm always happy to do in races because there's nobody that I dislike, and it's always like nice to see everybody here. So it's cool.
Beautiful. What's next after this, the Vuelta?
Should be World Championship in Richmond. I'll see. I kind of have to. The selection is not over yet. It's not done yet. I mean, and I'm in the pool of 10 or 12 guys. Kind of gonna depend how I get out of the Vuelta. I have to have a chat with the national coach on the second race day. Kind of tell him how I feel. If I feel with the last 5 days I'm not gonna be able to recover or do anything like that, or if I feel like, if right now I think I'll be great, but it's still 10 stage to do, and it's a hard one. So I don't know I'm gonna end up the Vuelta, but yeah, if everything goes well, Marina should go back to Canada right after the Vuelta, and then go down to Richmond for the road race.
Good luck with all.
Yeah, thanks.
And with tomorrow, etc.
Yeah. Thank you very much.